Hey cuties, Peachy here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have to talk about these newly unveiled Disney princess inspired dolls, so stay tuned and let's get into it. So very similar to how they just released the ILY Forever 11-inch fashion dolls, now we have another line where the dolls are inspired by the Disney princesses, and Disney this year is all pulling out all the stops, and it's only January and we already have two fashion doll lines that are already like very strong. So this is a collaboration between Disney and CreativeSoul Photography. They're going to retail at around $59.99 and release February the 2nd. Like we've already seen, there's going to be 4 dolls in this line that are inspired by Disney princesses. So we have one inspired by Cinderella, one inspired by Tiana, one by Snow White, and one by Rapunzel. These are also marketed as special edition artist series dolls, and they're going to be sold at shopdisney.com and any in-store locations, at Disney World, Disneyland, and of course Disney stores. There's also a article on WaltDisneyWorld.news that says Disney unveils collaboration with CreativeSoul Photography through Reimagined diverse dolls inspired by Disney princesses. I'm going to read a portion of the article. Disney announced today a brand new collaboration with Black-owned business CreativeSoul Photography, featuring a special edition artist series collection of dolls across the African diaspora inspired by Disney princesses. The CreativeSoul doll collection, based on the work of CreativeSoul Photography founders Reggie and Karan Befancourt, reimagines what a classic Disney princess would look like through a diverse lens. The dolls contain natural hairstyles and intricate Afrocentric fabrics and adornments while paying tribute to 4 Disney princesses: Tiana, Snow White, Rapunzel, and Cinderella. The dolls will be featured at Walt Disney World Resort's Epcot International Festival of the Arts presented by AT&T, where the CreativeSoul Photography founders Reggie and Karan will be present for book and doll signings. In addition to the dolls, there will be a series of 5 photographic prints of the models which inspired the dolls, including one bonus print paying tribute to Elsa, which will be available beginning February for a limited time in large format wall art sizes and smaller deluxe prints. The festival, which runs through February 20th, will also showcase the natural styled wigs and life-size dresses of the models on display from February 3rd to the 5th. Okay, now we can talk about the dolls. Starting off with Tiana. She looks like Tiana, but she is not Tiana. She's inspired by Tiana. So let's start off from head to toe, I guess. Like, the hair obviously is big. The hair is a moment by just in and of itself. I like the little gold rings going across like the ponytail, like the upper portion, and then we have some really big chunky earrings in green. She's wearing like this big necklace jewelry piece that kind of goes across the shoulders as well. It's all one piece. And then we have the dress, of course. The dress is it strapless? It seems to be strapless. It has a nice gold print at the front. We have a little belt here in gold, a really nice shimmery fabric here for the belt, and the petals, the actual petals for the flower on one side. It's just gorgeous. I love the different color that they use for the different layers of the petals and the flower, and then a gem in the middle. I love it. And then the dress is obviously structured very similarly to Tiana's. So we have the dark green panels that are like leaves going across it. They have a Afrocentric pattern, and then we have I'm guessing like the second layer of the dress, which is a white. It's like a bigger layer. It's in white, has some flower patterns as well. And then we also have the main layer that has a olive green tone and also has a kind of like pattern going down the sides. So that is basically the dress. And she also carries a little purse that's shaped like a toad, a frog, and it looks great. It also has a lot of painted details in gold. And that's basically all that she comes with, but she looks great. I think it all definitely pulls a look together to resemble Tiana's. And I think my favorite feature about her is I think the flower just looks so cute. And then her face up, They all have really beautiful face-ups as well. She's looking to the side a little bit, so she's giving a little side eye. I love that. She also has some painted on baby hairs, and I love the length of the hair. I think if you were to wash it or straighten it, it would be super long. So this doll better have really good hair, and I just hope it's like a really good quality of hair, you know. And then the box, of course, almost forgot about the box. So the box is very minimalistic. It's just the doll front and center. We have a little pattern going down the front of the window, and then we have a little title at the bottom that reads, you know, of course, Disney Princess, CreativeSoul, special edition artist series, and then the little logo, the little text that says inspired by, you know, Cinderella, Tiana, Snow White, Rapunzel. And obviously each box is themed after and has a different color theme to represent each character respectively. Then next up we have Snow White, and look at her, she's so sweet. And you will notice that the face-ups also have various different expressions. So Snow White here almost looks a little sad, you know, she looks like she has a more solemn expression. The eyebrows are a little bit, you know, in a different position, and she has a little pout going on. It gives off a more, you know, sad expression, and I don't know why. I don't care. I think it looks great. I think that their variety in expressions is great as well. We need definitely more expressions and more emotions shown here. The hair is an afro. It's super big. It's probably not as big as the Inspired by Belle, I Love You Forever, ILY Illy, you know, doll, because that's some big hair. That is some big hair. This one's probably a little bit smaller. She's wearing this beautiful big headband that ties up into a bow. I love the bright colors. She's wearing these gold earrings that have some red and blue painted details as well. I can't quite make sure what the, like, is there like an actual pattern, or like is it an actual like apple shape perhaps? I can't tell from this angle, but still really nice. And then the necklace is also really nice. It's a one piece and has a lot of details, painted on details. And then the dress, she has kept the poofy sleeves, great. And the front has this gold detail going down, which looks really nice. And then the belt, or I mean, is it a belt? It looks like a belt going across. And then we have the actual like skirt or dress. I mean, I'm not even sure if like this is all one piece. I'm not sure. It might be separate pieces. Who knows? But the first layer of the dress is what seems to be the same pattern like we saw on the sleeves. And then we have a simple white skirt underneath, but I bet you that it's going to be a really nice silky material, and there might even be some like a tulle underneath the dress to make it more poofy. Now what else? Oh yeah, she's wearing gloves. She's wearing these beautiful gloves that have a very similar pattern to the belt as well. And then she's carrying this apple purse, because of course apple purse, why not? And I also just noticed, if you look really closely, there are some flowers in the first layer of the dress that have some gems. They're like red gems, and they're so cute, and I love this detail. I love to see it. And then of course she has her shoes, and they're just some simple gold heels. Then we have Cinderella, and they really, you know, turned it up to an 11 on the hair. I mean, it's almost hitting the clouds. I love that it's so high up. Definitely it's like Cinderella's iconic hairdo, but like just if they stacked two more you know, little buns on top, it looks so good. And I love that they even sectioned it off and added a little blue elastic to the top bun. It just looks great. And then she still has a headband in silver with some blue painted details, and she also has some baby hairs painted on. I think they all have painted on baby hairs, if I'm not mistaken. And her expression, I love it. It's like very serious, but she's like looking to the side, and I love the makeup as well. The natural lipstick, oh, I'm loving these face ups. The makeup is on point. The earrings have a similar gem going on, gem pattern like the headpiece, the little headband. And then we have a silver choker as well. And then the dress is, I think, very simply structured. So we have the front torso portion. It has the print in gold, and we also have not a print, it's actually like a real texture in gold, as you can tell right there at the bottom. She also has her iconic poofy sleeves that almost look like tulle or something. It looks great. She's also wearing some gloves, and of course Cinderella did wear some gloves, so this is iconic. This is perfect. They're also in blue, the same material like the skirt, and she is wearing some nail polish as well. And then look at this iconic little, you know, the pumpkin carriage. I love it. It's a really nice piece. It's obviously the purse, and then it has an attachment at the top for the handle, and that's actual chain. So I love that. And also the little gem at the door, like in the front, and the wheels are in silver. I just think it looks so good. And of course the dress has some layers as well, the tulle layer at the top, and then we even see some beading details right there in blue as well. And then the rest is just the pattern, the ongoing pattern. And oh my god, one of those layers even hits the floor, like one of those layers of tulle from the top, we can even see kind of like goes to the bottom. So there's various layers of fabric here, and I'm living for it. Lastly, we have Rapunzel, and she's probably my favorite, just already saying that because I love that hair. Girl, that hair. Okay, so speaking of, her hair is iconic. I love that they actually went with the braided look, but then here it's like up in a ponytail, and it just kind of goes down in braids. And actually, I think it looks like she might have straight hair, like mainly rooted, and then she has like these lighter brown braids surrounding the main portion of hair to make it look like she has like all braided hair. Or maybe it's just like, oh, maybe it's supposed to look like those like the slits in the sleeves that she would have had in the movie. I don't know what this is a reference to, but I'm living for it. I don't care. It's giving me Jasmine vibes, obviously, because they proportioned the hair, the ponytail, the braids into sections. So obviously that's Jasmine's iconic look. And here they used it for Rapunzel, and it looks great. In every section, it has a lot of plastic flowers that there's like white, purple, and pink, and they're all painted. And I do hope that the flowers actually go around all the way, and they're not just exposed, like they're not just exposing the elastic band at the back, because that will feel a little bit cheating, but I know that, that happens sometimes. So I'm not going to be mad, but I would really love if those flowers go around all the way. She's also wearing a very similar headpiece with the same flowers in those same colors. Correction, she does not have painted on baby hairs, but she looks great. I don't care. I love the makeup on her. And she's also wearing this gold necklace. It's very thick, and you can even spot the little the sun crest of Rapunzel. It's the, oh my god, what's her kingdom called? It's like the whole crest of the kingdom from where Rapunzel is from. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's that same sun, and we can see the same sun logo up here in the sleeves with a lot of braids as well, and also on the first layer of the dress. There's a lot of suns on the dress with some braids and the purple, like it's almost like a neon purple pink, and then the main portion of her dress is like a really nice deep purple. Oh, and of course the front of her torso has the zigzag, crisscross pattern. No, it's actually stitched on gold, so that's great. I love that. It's like supposed to look like her corset that she's wearing in that movie. Oh, and of course she also has a purse, and it's also the same sun but cut in half, and then it's just like kind of like opened, I'm guessing, and it has like a really nice chromatic shine. And yeah, we don't have a picture of her box, but we can tell what it's gonna look like. It's just her in a box, and looking stunning and fabulous. Oh, and she also has some painted on purple nails, and her heels are also very simple in gold. Not too much going on. And I also do think that the body mold used here is probably the same body that's used for the Disney Princess dolls from Disney Store. Again, I'm not sure, but I mean, they're both getting produced by Disney Store, so it kind of makes sense that they would just use the same body mold, right? Now, speaking of, we do have some, I guess, other inspired outfits from princesses. Here we have Elsa's inspired outfit that we already read a little bit about in the article that I found on the official CreativeSoul website. Maybe they're gonna make a doll with this design. I don't know. Maybe it's like a wave 2 tease, depending on whether or not the first wave of dolls sells enough and does well enough. I really hope it, because look at it. It's so stunning. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love it. It's beautiful. It's great. I love the braid and just like the different hair color. It's genius. Truly, I really want to see a doll made with this design right now, please. Inspired by Elsa, please. Yeah. So, and here we also have a outfit, a design inspired by Aurora, so Princess Sleeping Beauty. Oh my god, I love this. I love the huge crown. I love the pink. I really need these dolls to happen as well. Disney, please, are you listening? Probably not, but can you, like, someone just tell Disney to make these happen? Thank you. And I haven't even talked about the fact that they're all different skin tones. They're not just all the same skin tone. Like, no, they all have varying shades of skin tones, and I think that's great. Obviously, more representation. We have so much more diversity and representation here on display. Also, just ingenuity-wise with the designs and implementing the Afrocentric patterns, it's all great. And I can already just tell that even though these are more expensive, I can already just tell that a lot of kids will see themselves finally represented as a Disney princess, because, you know, Tiana, yeah, she's Afro-American, but she's like the only one out of 12 Disney princesses, and that's not good. That's not a good number. She's the only one. So this is definitely a step in the right direction, and I'm honestly more shocked that Disney hasn't done a collaboration like this already in the past, or maybe they haven't. I just haven't. It wasn't like as mainstream or as, you know, well received. But this one, I can just feel it. It's going to open up so many more doors for future collaborations as well, for hopefully more, you know, designs like these based off of Disney princesses, you know, made into dolls. I would love to see more. This definitely feels like a momentous occasion right now, and I can't wait to see what other projects Disney has up their sleeves to implement more diversity and inclusivity using the, you know, Disney brand in creative ways. That was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, a share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the adulty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.